Today I'll be showing you my carrot cake that I really love and it's very moist and delicious. To start off, I'm just sifting my flour and adding my dry ingredients to prepare them. All of the quantities and the recipe you'll find in my description box. Now I'm getting ready my wet ingredients. Yes, sugar is a wet ingredient because it dissolves in water or whatever you add it to. And where I live, brown sugar isn't really a thing, so tip for everybody, if you add a little bit of molasses to your sugar recipe, it will turn like brown sugar. And don't mind that I'm just mixing up a little bit with a not working mixer because I didn't want to make anything more dirty. So now I'm gonna add my 3 eggs and the rest of our ingredients. Now you're gonna mix until just combined. After that, you're gonna gradually add 1 cup of oil. You're gonna add it a little bit at a time because it's really hard to mix in. After that, you're gonna add your dry ingredients that you already prepared. And you're gonna do that gradually because you don't want to make a volcano or a big mess in your kitchen. After you mixed everything in, you're gonna add raisins, carrots, and crushed pineapples. Crushed pineapples, I just used regular pineapples canned and put them in the blender. This is a tasty tip from BuzzFeed. I really loved it. And also, I got a tip from them is to add a little bit of flour to the raisins so they won't sink to the bottom. And that actually works. You add everything that you see or can read in the description box and just mix it in. Don't overmix, that's very important. Then you're just gonna grease your pan, put it in the oven. Now we're just gonna wait for our cake to bake. And while we're waiting, I would love you to consider subscribing and liking this video. I hope you subscribed and already liked this video so we can move on with the recipe. I did a frosting, just a very basic frosting, but with cream cheese that was so delicious. And after I made it, I put it in the freezer to freeze up a little bit because it was very hard to use it when it was very soft. And I was doing it while my cake was baking and cooling on the rack. I added 1 1/4 cup of powdered sugar to my frosting, but you can always add more if you're a sweet tooth, and I would love it to be much more sweeter. The second cake is ready, I can take it out. I used a toothpick to check if it's ready. If you put it through the center and it's wet, that means you have to cook it for 5 more minutes. And if it's dry, it's perfectly ready. Now I'm getting ready to decorate my cake. I use a Ziploc bag, but you can also use a piping bag. I clipped a little bit of the edge and put it at piping tip, but you can always just make different wavy things with the piping tip just by using scissors. After that, I color coded all of my frostings, put it in the bag, and started decorating. After my frosting, my white frosting was chilled a little bit and everything was cooled, I started stacking my cakes. While I was doing it, in the middle I transferred it into the final dish, and after I cleaned the sides just by using a napkin. You can see how I'm decorating the cake with different frostings right now, like in a speed paint, but you can just leave it plain if you would love to. I saw this design in golden coral and I really loved it. After you're done, you want to put it in the fridge overnight. It will enhance the flavors, just like you do with cookie dough. And if you're too lazy, you can just put it for 30 minutes. It will be enough to make the frosting stiff enough to make it beautiful. And that was an epic montage of me slicing the cake. I hope you enjoyed the video. You smashed that like button or gently pressed. And if you would love to see more cooking videos or baking videos with me, you can leave some suggestions below. And this was the first series of Cooking with Alice.